All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video. And so the Kansas City Chiefs in overtime have beaten the San Francisco 49ers by a score of 25-22. It was back and forth the whole game. At the end of regulation, it was 19-19. The Chiefs kicked the field goal after having it down at the Chiefs, I think, like 8 or 9 yard line. Couldn't get it in the end zone. They kicked the field goal, let Patrick Mahomes go right down the field, made the 49ers look like a pee-wee football team. And with 3 seconds left on the clock, Patrick Mahomes throws the game-winning touchdown, and that is your ball game. The Kansas City Chiefs beat the San Francisco 49ers. So the Kansas City Chiefs win back-to-back Super Bowls. And but I would have kicked Travis Kelce out of this game, out of bench. I don't care if it's the fucking Super Bowl. You're not going to push your coach and tell him, I'm going to kick your ass. You don't do that. I would have, not only would I have kicked him out of the game, I would have released him at halftime. This happened in the first quarter, like the second or third drive of the game. I would have released him at halftime, told him, you're not going back out there. You're not on this team anymore. You're not going to push your coaches and scream at them. That's not going to, I don't care how good you are. I don't care if it's the Super Bowl. You're not going to do that. And I would have fined him $700 million. That's what I would do. I'd suspend him 10,000 games, which would be a lifetime. And I would release him right after this game. And I would look at drafting a tight end or trading for a tight end, because you don't threaten your coach and you don't push your coach, especially in a Super Bowl. If I was the coach, I would have benched him. You would not see him the rest of this Super Bowl. I don't care if it's the fucking Super Bowl. You're not going to push me and threaten me that you're going to kick my ass. I'm your head coach. Have a seat, punk. Have a seat, you punk-ass bitch. That's what I would have done. And I would have told Mahomes the same thing. If you want to whine about him not being in there, have a seat, you punk-ass bitch. That's right. I don't care if it's a Super Bowl. You're not going to do that shit to me, because I'll punch you in the face. I don't care if I'm your coach. I'll punch you in the face. That's assault. What Kelce did on Andy Reid is assault. And if I was Andy Reid, I would press assault charges like right now. Now that the game is over, I would press assault charges on him. You can't allow that to do that, because players will think that it's okay to go around pushing their coach around and telling them, threatening them to whip their ass. And no, you got to punish them. I would press charges for assault. And like I said, I would have released him at halftime, because that's assault. That is physical assault and verbal abuse of a public figure. So I hope the league looks into this. I hope the league fines him $700 million. I hope they suspend him 10,000 games, and I hope Andy Reid presses charges on him for pushing him and screaming at him in his face and swearing at him and telling him, I'm going to kick your fucking ass. You don't do that to a coach. All right? And like I said, if I was his coach, not only would his night have been over, he would have been released at halftime. I would have told the team, Travis Kelce is no longer a part of this team, because you can't do that to your head coach. You just can't. So Patrick Mahomes goes over 300 yards. I believe that this was fixed, though, because the 49ers, they had turnovers. They got it right inside the 5, and all of a sudden forget how to move the ball and can't score. Come on now. People who believe that it's not fixed are idiots, People who believe it's not fixed are idiots, because they're showing you it is. The proof is right there, and you're still going to live in denial. That's called being idiotic. You know, that's called being idiotic. Whoever doesn't believe it's not fixed is an idiot, you know? So, Brock Purdy, it's not giving me any stats or anything. Even on NFL.com, it's not letting me see any post game stats or anything. Uh, but I'm trying to get the numbers and the stats to do this. So hang on. I don't know why it's not giving me any stats, but it's not letting me look up the individual player stats. I've tried 50 times, and it's not letting me. I don't know why. The NFL must not want people to see the stats or whatever. See, it's blank. They don't want you to see it. They don't want you to see it. When you click on plays, it'll show all the plays and shit, you know. But when you click on stats, boom, blank, nothing. They don't want you to see it. They don't want people doing recaps on it. That's why. That's the only thing I could think of as to why they wouldn't let you see the stats and stuff. But anyway, the Kansas City Chiefs win the Super Bowl, and that's just the way it is. The San Francisco 49ers kept it close all game long, and they lost a couple of guys to injury on defense, and they had chances to go up 10, 15, 20. They even had a chance to go up 24 points, and they refused to do it. They would just stall their drive, and I don't know why they wouldn't put them away. You're down at the 8-yard line, and you go 3 and out. Come on now. I mean, people who believe that this just happens because the Chiefs have a good defense is that you need a psychological evaluation, because that doesn't happen on every fucking drive. Okay? And it was every drive the 49ers did that they were doing that. But guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. This is Sports Dom. Peace. Go Bills. And the Chiefs are probably going to win back to back next year, because this is what the NFL wants. They want Taylor Swift and Patrick Mahomes to win it. So they don't want any other team, because if they wanted any other team, the Chiefs wouldn't be there. You know, if they wanted any other team to win the Super Bowl, the Chiefs wouldn't be there. That's plain and simple. Anybody who thinks otherwise, like I said, you need to go get a psychological evaluation. But anyways, go Bills. And fuck the Chiefs.